Do you use a 2-mirror system?
No, I just go for it.
Okay, because like I can't like. Have you ever tried to like look at yourself in a mirror while
It's
looking at yourself in the
impossible with a
mirror?
razor trying to touch it, and you're doing it backwards for some reason.
It's like trying to parallel park in a dream. You know, it's impossible.
That's a good one.
Doesn't matter. Whatever. This type of food poisoning made me shit for 3 days.
Your whole hockey team watched the OC.
Yeah. Just boys being boys, baby.
I drink with my lips.
Hell yeah, dude. I went to the top of the mountain today.
Yeah, you did. Your whole life's been on top of the mountain.
Hell yeah, dude. I went to the top of Mount Royal today, not through the Tam Tams or anything. I don't even know if there's Tam Tams.
Top of the volcano.
Top of the volcano, baby. And went to, because I never actually went to the top where the cross is. I always go to like the lookout or like the other thing that you think is going to be the cross, but it's like that 5G tower at the top of it.
I once climbed it to see if I would burn when I reached the top.
Fuck, you're stepping on my shit, dude. I was about to say, I went up there, good Catholic boy. I was fine. My girlfriend, naughty Jew, she couldn't go because she started sizzling. But I remember last time time you went, you told me that you just climbed the whole thing and trying to suck it off like a big old dick.
Oh yeah, I was trying to get my mouth around it.
Yeah, you stopped at the joint where the cross beam happens. You're like, you almost got it though.
Injured the sides of my mouth like I had a freezy, but it was worth the try.
You tried to, yeah.
Ah, the mountain, the Catholic mountain.
The Catholic mountain.
Dude, as a kid, I was always so confused by that. I was like, when everything was like you swore on a Catholic like everything was Catholic, you know?
Oh yeah, like if you mean a jury or whatever,
yeah.
like you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth.
And the president of the United States always talked like about God and Jesus and stuff. And it just felt like, are we really?
Are we supposed to be here?
Yeah, I feel like we're not well. I remember just really Christmas is so everything that you're like.
And now look at you. The people at home can't hear or see it. They can't hear the tree, but it's right there looking at us, man. You got some ornaments on it.
Yeah, and the day we put it up, my foreskin started to grow back slowly.
That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah,
it's
exciting.
Hey, free skin, man. Who are you to turn down a deal, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I could use it.
Yeah.
No, everything's gonna be straight. I don't
Try
need
not
more
to
skin.
slurp into the mic, by the way.
As I get older, I'm not gonna need extra skin. The last thing we need is more skin.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
not wrong. Yeah. Yeah. My body's betraying me. I feel like the days of me being happy with my body are over.
They were over when you were like a long time ago.
No, but even with the fucked up hip, I was still fine. You know, like now it's just because like we just sit all day because it's quarantine.
Yeah.
And now I told you off mic, I ate a pizza, and I am dying.
Yeah, I
ate a pizza yesterday, and today I finished it this morning for breakfast.
How big of a pizza?
Just a hefty medium.
Where's that pizza? Like, is it a Domino's? Or?
No, Connie's Pizza, baby.
Connie.
50 years in yeah, I think they're Greek.
I don't trust Connie with a goddamn.
Yeah.
Hey, who's gonna make you that pizza? Connie.
Connie
out of here. Connie make me. I don't know. She'll make me pancakes maybe.
What are you talking about?
I'll take Connie pancakes.
Connie pancake? I like Connie pizza, baby. That's pretty good.
Okay.
It's
too
like
expensive.
Thick
crust.
Yeah, thick crust. That you know what the crust tastes like? You know those Italian like really skinny breadsticks?
Like your dick.
Yeah. Tastes like my dick, baby.
Yeah. With little sesame seeds on it.
That's some Lebanese bullshit, the fucking sesame seeds. That's Danny's Pizza downtown.
Dude, they could like sit me at like some like bar mitzvah table before the food comes, and they have like just a giant jar of those breadsticks, and I'm just dipping them in those little butter cups and eating them away like a maniac.
No, but they're not like they're not like something that gets like moist when you.
Not moist, hard as shit.
Yeah, it's hard as shit. Okay,
Yeah.
but you talk like the grissini or whatever they're called, like a tiny little fucking.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the fancy restaurant style ones.
Right.
That are like all twisty.
Oh yeah.
But they're
okay.
just bread.
Yeah, it's
like
just bread.
Stale bread.
Yeah.
At the restaurant, we like when we started a shift.
Tavern.
The tavern. There were two like one of the duties was to cut the baguette. The baguette for the day.
The baguette.
The baguette. The goddamn baguette for the day. So when we finished cutting the filthy baguettes, we would also take some of them and make little thin crostinis, we would call them.
Ooh,
right?
fancy.
And then you take those, you put them in the oven for 15, 20 minutes, and you leave them there.
Uh-huh.
And then they just stay in a basket uncovered the entire night. And people, for some reason, are crazy
eat
about
them up, baby.
those. There was like, can we get more of the crunchies? Can we get more of the crispies? We need more crispies. And we're like, you mean the stale toast that we made 7 hours? You want the toast we made 7 hours ago? That's what you're bitching at me for?
Listen, I get it. There's some some stuff that's just gross. Like I've been going door to door in my neighborhood looking for Greek people to add a little bit of Greek knuckle hair to my feta juice. You know,
the feta juice. Why do you drink the juice?
Well, that's how you make the good feta.
What is it? A brine? What's it?
I don't know what it is, dude. My mom was like, keep the brine and bring the box with the brine to like a store, like an Adonis, and get them to add the feta to your pre-brine.
That's insane.
You're supposed to keep the brine, apparently.
For what?
I don't know. Give me fresh brine.
Oh my god! If I started dating someone who's like, we gotta keep the brine. Like,
it's my mother. I didn't say it was my girlfriend. It was my mom.
Yeah.
If you started dating my mother,
had she have told me that, we wouldn't have lasted as long as we did.
My stepfather, Oren Spiro.
Yeah, it was a good time.
What?
It was a good birthdays
that you missed.
Yeah, so I don't understand that. That makes no sense. Keep the brine. Okay, comment if you have any idea what the hell Jason's talking about.
I don't know. It's not like I'm defending the idea. I think it's also
you do the same
stupid.
for olives?
No.
Pickles? Imagine you went to a place and you're like, just the pickles. Can I get just the pickles? Put them in this jar.
No, what I do with pickle juice is I put it in when I make a special mayonnaise, like a Big Mac sauce. I use pickle juice a little bit.
Oh, that's kind of smart.
Yeah, it is good. It's good stuff.
That's not bad.
I read whatever. I read that's how I think it's Shake Shack. I think that's the difference between a Big Mac sauce and a Shake Shack sauce.
Is that they use
pickle juice.
I love that Simpsons joke. It's like, we need some more special sauce. Get that mayonnaise in the sun.
Yeah, we're just gonna quote other people's stuff.
It's the only way we know how to be funny anymore.
Like I was watching Bad Santa, and I think the part where I laughed the hardest was when the little person, called Bernie Mac Leonardo da Vinci, and Bernie Mac was like, "What the fuck did you just call me?" And he's like, "I just called you a 15th century fucking Guinea homo." And I was like, "Hell yeah, that's good." A Guinea homo from the 15th century, and I was like, "That's a
Guinea homo's funny."
Yeah, Guinea homo's funny.
Yeah, that's good. You like that because it was an Italian reference.
Yeah,
like, someone called me that. Also, I chuckle.
I never heard Guinea until I was like 23, 24. So it's new to me. You know, it's not something I grew up with.
Yeah, I don't know if I definitely didn't grow up thinking there were any bad words for Italians.
WAP. First time I heard WAP, my blood started to sizzle.
Really?
No.
Is it a bad one, WAP?
No, it's without papers. I think it had to be explained to me. I had no idea what it meant.
Oh, is that what it stands for?
Yeah.
I thought it was because their hair is so greasy it goes WAP when it flops backwards.
Nah, that's not it, dude. We were the first Mexicans.
Yeah, I didn't know. I also didn't know there were any slurs for Jews until turns out there is. It's called a Jew. That's the slur for Jew is Jew. I remember listening to that Michael Jackson song. It's like Jew me, sue me, everybody do me, kick me, kike me, and
what?
Yeah, you don't know that song?
No, I don't know this. If you're doing a joke right now, I can't get it.
It's not a joke. It's
okay.
It's an actual.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Serious lyrics?
Yeah. The song is I don't really know, but they don't really care about it. All I really know is that they don't
Michael
really
Jackson?
care about us.
Or is this George Strait? What are you talking about?
All I really know is that they don't really care about us, and it's all a song about how like about they're keeping the people down.
Are you doing a joke right now?
No. I'm literally telling you.
There was an anti-Semitic Michael Jackson song where he was like, the Jews are keeping us down?
Well, I mean, that's not the point of the song. He just didn't realize that Jews counted as like a minority or people who were getting hurt. He just saw them as part of like...
the man.
Yeah, as part of the machine, as part of the man. Like they weren't the downtrodden.
And then Zach De La Rocca from Rage Against the Machine was like, I got a band idea. It's us against the Jews, baby.
Yeah. No, Michael was like, because like they were like freaked out. Everyone was like, you can't say. First of all, the Jew me, sue me bad. Kick me, kike me. What are you doing?
Did he really say that? I don't believe you.
Yes, it's part of the song. Stop looking at me. You remind me of my ex-girlfriend's mother when I told her about the holiday Purim, and she was like, "Stop making shit up." And I'm like,
the holiday what?
About the wearing costumes and stuff. We had this conversation.
Right. We talked about this. I don't.
But you have that same vibe where you're like, the Jews are making shit up again. Always making shit up. First the Holocaust, now the Michael Jackson song.
Yeah.
Typical fucking Semites.
100%.
No, yes, it's a completely part of the song. It's Jew me, sue me, everybody do me, kick me, kike me, something, like whatever, ike me.
Was this one of his big songs?
Yeah, huge. In the song, he's like dancing in Brazil. It's a cool video, and he's like got like a peace thing on, and it's like first he's like it's supposed to be about keeping the minorities down, like stop keeping the minorities down. But he didn't realize. He's like, wait, no, I'm not racist. What are you talking about? I'm not. No, the Jews. Who gives a shit about the Jews? I'm not racist.
Also, doing it in Brazil where they're just wiping down like Amazonian tribe after Amazonian tribe.
Yeah.
for more Brazilian hardwood flooring, baby.
Yeah, they don't care. I didn't mean the Jews. They don't care about us. I mean like the white. Okay, maybe the Jews. Maybe the Jews.
Okay.
Maybe I can. I was also watching another Michael Jackson classic.
Yeah.
The one that changed the world, Black or White, because it doesn't matter to him if you are black or white.
Yes.
As long as you're not Asian.
As long as you're not Asian, baby. That was the point of the song.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know how that's where Macaulay Culkin ended up he was in that video.
No, dude, I'm much younger than you. I don't have Michael Jackson. To me, I was already being like indicted for molestation when I was like 12.
So you were looking for him.
Yeah,
you were seeking him out.
I put all my belongings in a bindle on a stick like a hobo, and I started riding the rails, baby.
Tom Sawyer.
Except that I didn't realize I was just going east to west in Canada. I didn't actually make it down to California.
You wanted to be like Tom Sawyer just so you can use the language from the book.
Yeah. Yes.
That was your only goal of imitating him.
Get me to the Mississippi, please.
So in that music video, it starts with Macaulay Culkin's like listening to some rock music and he's like air guitaring it out.
Right.
And then
is he wearing a full normal amount of clothing?
Yes, he's
okay.
fully clothed. He's
okay.
He's not at the corner of the bed bent over.
No, that's not what I was asking. I thought like maybe.
Imagine that's just how it started. Just he's bent
I
over,
wouldn't imagine that.
Spreading his butthole, and everyone's like, I never really thought about Michael as. Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, because that's what happened in the documentary, right? He was they were like, he likes to just look at it,
just look through the people. Like he was like, yeah. So anyways, the video starts with Macaulay Culkin and two robbers break in. It starts with Macaulay Culkin.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah. So it starts with him, and he's rocking out in his room, and he's playing the music really loud. And then his father, who's like the fat guy from Cheers, who I want to say is George Wendt or something like that.
I don't know, but I think it's John Goodman every time. But it's John Goodman with what's curly Sue's there? What's the fucking
Jerry curls?
Jerry curls. There you go.
And,
that was close.
And so it starts out, and then he comes out, and he's all mad, and then he goes back to like downstairs, and Macaulay Culkin's like, "Well, I'll show you," and then he just takes out giant speakers, plays it, and then he goes flying in the air. The father goes flying in the air from the crazy loud noises.
Wow!
And lands in like Africa or something like that. and there happens to be Michael Jackson dancing with the African tribe.
Nice.
Now later, like, in the song, there's a rap verse. Okay.
By whom?
Like a classic '90s. Nobody knows
which come up every 2 episodes for us.
Yeah, and this one is exactly like that. You know, it's like the black or white or what the color you are.
Yeah,
I don't care, you know? I don't care as long as you come from afar. Who knows what? Touch my butt. Touch it right there.
Touch it inside. Touch it outside.
That's why I don't wear any underwear.
There you go.
So
you got it today, dude. You're really on top of it.
Thanks, man. So
freshly shaved head. Look at you, huh?
I did.
You shaved your head today.
Really,
I'm happy. You're trying to hide it. Why are you wearing that beanie, dude?
A really funny. I guess it's called an interlude, right? I guess
an aside.
An aside, just on the fact that you said I shaved my head. When I shave my own head, because obviously, not just because it's quarantine, but because obviously, if you buy a shaver, you just do it.
Yeah.
But it makes a mess, you know. The hairs go all over the place. And
I can't imagine, dude.
It's the worst.
Do you use a 2-mirror system?
No, I just go for it.
Okay, because like I can't like. Have you ever tried to like look at yourself in a mirror while looking at yourself in the mirror? It's
impossible. The razor trying to touch it, and you're doing it backwards for some reason.
It's like trying to parallel park in a dream. You know, it's impossible.
That's a good one. Yeah, it is. It makes no sense. One of our comedian friends had a good tweet recently. They're like, objects objects seem closer than they appear. Is no one trying to fix this?
Yeah. Someone would get on that or something. Yeah.
Anyway, so I do it in the bathroom, in the shower, to contain all the hairs, right? But even if you do it standing up, they're falling from that level. I'm super tall. Like I know you're mostly listening to this on video. It takes a few inches away, but I'm like 6'7", you know. Yeah. So when I'm like,
when you're wearing your back brace, you're 6'7".
I go to
you're
5'8".
You're 5'8" in normal life, and then you put your back brace on, and the Juliosis straightens up.
Right. Okay. So when you stand up, like all those hairs, they end up getting stuck to the walls and stuff like that, and it's just a mess. So I have to crouch as low as possible. So when I'm shaving my head,
just imagine a naked Oren crouching in his bath
in that position. You know where you see like Asian people smoking a cigarette on a break, near the railroad or whatever. Yeah, they're just.
You look down, you just have a full Adidas tracksuit on.
Exactly.
Look like a Russian guy waiting for the train.
I'm butt naked in that position, just shaving my head, like
which I think is the position we're supposed to be shitting in, but like ergonomically.
Sure, yeah, exactly.
That's why those squatty potties exist.
I once met a guy on a kibbutz in Israel who was was obsessed with teaching me how to shit properly. It was so annoying.
like
He's like, let me come in there. I'll stretch your legs. I'll hold you. It's like a yoga class where they hold you in the position while you're taking a shit.
You have to shit like a crow perching on a wire is what we got to shit like.
So Michael Jackson.
No, why?
So Michael Jackson.
Why are we going back to Michael?
Because I didn't finish my goddamn story, which was the idea that that this guy got this no name at the time, maybe he's a name, but I don't know, got this rap verse in a Michael Jackson song when he was at his biggest.
Okay.
And this is the biggest moment in his life. And then the video's coming up, and he's like getting ready, and he probably got a fresh fade, got ready for the video, and they're like, oh no. Macaulay Culkin's gonna do the rap scene.
No way.
Yeah. And so Macaulay Culkin's just wearing those 90s sunglasses and a backwards cap, and he's just mouthing the words to some black guy singing, while Michael Jackson's next to him going like, I'm gonna fuck him later.
No. Maybe, I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly not.
Allegedly.
We're not here to spew slander.
So I was just thinking about that poor guy when he was like watching the video, like so angry watching. And everyone's like, Macaulay Culkin rapped really well on that record. And for years.
You think that people are confused by that?
Yeah, he's like.
You think people thought that Macaulay Culkin had the voice of a 37-year-old black man?
Absolutely. And at dinner parties, the original guy was at parties being like, I rapped on that song. They're like, that was Macaulay Culkin.
That was Macaulay, you bitch.
And they show him in the video. They're like, they bring up the YouTube video, and they're like, you see? And he's like, no, but he's just rapping over. He's like, I don't think so. He'd be a really good lip singer if that was the case.
Yeah, that's definitely what's happening, dude.
Thank you.
I was walking down the street the other day, and
this sounds like a great bit. It's a nice original way to start a bit.
I was walking down. I walked out of a grocery store, and there was this like father, just like kind of going in on his kid, just kind of yelling at him in the street.
Going in on his kid. I don't know if that's the way you say
You go in on someone, no?
Yeah, maybe you do.
I think you do.
Why am I going to question you with English? I'm such a fucking idiot.
I might have fucked it up, dude. I did nothing but smoke weed yesterday, and I slept for like 12 hours. So
cheers.
I'm off. I'm off today.
Proud of you.
But anyways, the guy was just like yelling at his kid, going like, and here's the thing with your mother, just like having like an argument through the kid with his like, and like, but also I think he was like telling the kid to like stand up for himself at school and shit. He's like, you don't ever fucking let them tell you what to fucking do, all right? You fucking listen. And like,
that's what you do. You grab him, you take the knife, and when you get in it, you twist it to the side. That way the wound doesn't close.
It's like good Italian dad be like, you think I don't know what you're going through? My name's also Fagottini. You know that? It's a type of pasta. Don't be embarrassed about it. Don't ever fucking say, Dad, we should change our name. Don't ever fucking say that shit.
It's pronounced Fagetti.
Faglioni. Because I think beans are like Fagliatelli or whatever. There's a G in there.
That sounds about Fagliatelli.
Yeah, Faglia something.
Yeah.
I should know this shit, but I don't care. Anyways, I just like the idea of like just like an emotionally stunted father having like conversations with his divorced wife through his child who's like 9 years old and trying to pick up rocks off the street as they're walking. He's just like always like 2 feet behind them. It's just like, Dad, I found a cool stick.
He's like, who's a fucking stick? Your mother when
Your
I met
mother.
her. And then she grew up to be a fucking pig.
Your fucking mother. I thought she could cook when I met her. Turns out it was all fucking takeout, eh?
Dad, I want to go to the circus. You know who's a fucking circus?
You know who's a fucking chimpanzee with a fucking hula hoop? Your mother.
The last fucking outfit I bought her looked like a circus tent. Are you fucking kidding me? She got so big. That's always the thing. She got so big after the pregnancy, let me tell you. I've heard that so many times over my life. After the pregnancy, she got so big. And it's like, could you imagine what it's like?
Yeah, housing a child in your body?
Yeah, that's, what are you going to do?
I can't imagine, dude. Being pregnant.
It sounds so gross.
It's horrible.
Like, I know I would never want to say this in front of my loved one because like I don't want to freak her out. But I think I literally would have a panic attack when it moved in my body. I'm like, there's something moving in my body. Like but they have a natural thing.
Like that, empathizer hormone.
But not just that, it's just like this is a normal thing your body's supposed to go through, right. Like when it moves. Most women, I think, just have that instinct is the word.
Sure.
Well, if it happened to us, we would literally grab a knife, cut into our abdomen.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to read more books.
I've also gotten super fucking dumb since university because I have not picked up a single book. I don't think I've picked up a pamphlet.
When I was a kid, all I read was 3-panel comics. I couldn't even read an actual comic book. It was too like, whoa.
I stopped at Far Side. Just one panel, please.
Exactly. One panel was fine. Yeah, if I got to like for better or for worse, do you remember that?
No.
God,
I didn't.
10,000 words. So annoying. I'm like, this is not a comic, dude. This is
dissertation.
Small
it's a
essay.
PhD thesis. No, I don't know what for better or for worse, for better or for worse is.
No, I hated that one. I remember the only I liked such dumb ones like Beetle Bailey. Did I grow up in the 20s? I feel like Beetle Bailey was a comic from the 20s.
Yeah, and then we went down and we used to chase cars and stick our eyes in the exhaust pipe, see what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Alfalfa used to wrestle in the mud.
Shit.
No.
Shit, son. It's Alfalfa.
Alfalfa, bitch.
Yeah, I was watching The Little Rascals every day, and that's how they all talk. Shit, Alfalfa.
That's how the dog.
I'm just a kid, shit, son.
Yeah.
We just kids up to no good.
And yeah, was there a Jewish Little Rascal?
I'm sure. It wasn't Alfalfa.
Foreskins only.
I feel like Alfalfa was like the
Yeah.
Jewy one. He's the boring one who didn't want to have any. Like he was just always like, no.
Yeah, there was Alfalfa was a Jew, and then there was an Italian kid named Arugula.
Rocket. They called him Rocket. Man, when someone calls Arugula Rocket, I want to punch them in the throat.
I think they call it Rocket in England, maybe.
In England, we call it Rocket because we don't know how to pronounce things.
Which is weird because they also call like zucchini courgette or whatever the fuck. Courgette instead of squash, they say courgette.
Or like cilantro versus coriander. Who's saying what? Where's the word?
Yeah. Hey,
Who's
friendship hour guys out there, let us know if you say coriander or cilantro. We'd like to know.
Do you think it tastes like soup or do you think it's delicious?
Like soap, not soup, you fucking idiot.
No, like coriander soup.
Yeah, which is pho, by the way. Once you get to the bottom of the pho bowl, it's just all fucking cilantro.
This is one place they're like putting like full vines of leaves in there. I'm like, this is not. This feels like it.
I have to eat around it. You gave me a maze.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm not into. I was into when I was a kid. I was into that soup that you cook the beef in. You know, the little thin beef strips.
Yeah, that's what pho does.
No,
that's how I get my pho. It comes uncooked, the beef, and when I get it delivered, and you have to dump in. It's do it your own, Yeah,
you're probably right.
Choose your own adventure.
Just throw that beef in there. It cooks because the water is slightly warm.
Every time I have pho, I'm like, why do I feel so full? But you look at it, and they give you a bowl full of meat, and then you dump it in 1.5 liters of broth. That's
and then you
also
eat a bunch
meat.
of noodles. And then you eat a bunch of pasta. Rice pasta.
And then,
Pho. Shut up. How about, hey, it's called pho. Shut up.
What? Pho sounds like a Yiddish word.
No. It's not enough syllables in it. It's got to be fish.
Get it out. Stop.
Fichlele. Something like that. Something complaining. I always say that Yiddish is just German in a whiny sound.
Yeah,
it's pretty much just the language.
That's what you've said, but I've never heard Yiddish and been like, oh, that man's German.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never listened to. If you speak German and you listen to Yiddish, you'll be shocked at how much you understand.
Okay, well then I guess I'm just not listening to any Yiddish people.
There's a local YouTube channel called Yid Life Crisis, which is two gentlemen who do a great little.
What is that again?
It's no one I don't think.
Okay.
And they do it's actually really good, and they do like this sitcom kind of thing, but in Yiddish, and they put the translation at the bottom, and like there's a lot of comments on the bottom saying I never spoke Yiddish, but I know German, and I couldn't believe how much I understood.
Ah,
so they proved me right, you asshole.
Okay. Enough with the attitude.
I'm right. And it's also Polish. It got a little Polish in there too.
Again,
but it's all written in Hebrew, which is so weird.
That's fucking weird as hell.
Because Hebrew.
Imagine like Spanish was written in Chinese.
Yeah, that would be confusing as fuck. It's true. When you say it like that.
Exactly what that is.
No, it isn't, because it's like saying, you know what it is?
Yeah, it is.
It's like saying that French is written in English.
It's close enough. French has extra little things around their letters.
I know. Those are
little hats, little accoutrements, little fashion.
Yeah. What else uses the R fucking alphabet? Who else dares to dip into R alphabet?
I'm not knowledgeable enough to go through this. Come
on, you gotta know
Esperanto. That's that fake language that they tried to.
What's a real language? What does Spanish use?
It's the Latin alphabet like us, dude. They just have extra little hats and shit.
They have hats and
it's
shit.
The same as French.
And they put their question marks upside down like psychos.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Because they went crazy. That was I always thought it was funny, is that you had to know something was a question before you wrote it.
That's Sean Stenhouse's joke.
Ah, that's where I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Shout out to Sean.
Turns out I didn't think that. Sean thought that. Thank you for clarifying.
Local comic Sean Stanhouse.
My steely mind.
I think it's the first time we bring up Sean on the show. Doesn't matter.
Speaking
Last
of
time,
local comedians,
what?
Man, has that kid been entertaining me on Instagram?
Stop.
lately.
Okay, enough now. People can't. That's how we're losing followers. We keep talking about this fucking
No,
guy.
they
who
should
does
fucking
deepfakes.
join. Or they should join and they should follow him
brutal.
and see all the deepfakes.
Stop.
As a woman, he's sexy. Puts a whole different spin on it when they add him when he gives himself breasts.
Do you think he has to pay every time he deepfakes his
I
face?
fucking hope so. I hope
Because
he's
he-
going broke.
That's like $8,000 he spent so far.
Dude, it's
I
hilarious.
see 9 a day. Anyways,
My 755th art piece.
shut the fuck up.
I love it. It
Yeah,
makes
you
me
do.
happy.
Yeah.
Penis fart.
I think
What? The video's done?
no, but we're like at 25 minutes. We can do a switch.
Penis fart.
Okay. Next time on Friendship Hour.
Dick queef.
Oh God. Don't worry. Is the battery okay in the video?
Is the battery okay?
Did you check?
In the
'Cause-
motherfucking video.
Did you check?
Did you check? I'm gonna check right now.
I guess I have a little update on a previous discussion we had. Battery's good. So you brought up Prodigy, that band, like 3-4 times, and I said that I thought I saw him fully naked when I was a kid, and I Googled him after the episode, and it was him. It was his dick that I saw when I was like 6 years old at my friend's country house or whatever. It was
And
like the
that's
first
what
dick I saw.
started it all.
Yeah, a balding man with horns.
You shaved your pubes the same way his hair is.
Yeah.
With the bald
I
spot
do
at
a
the top.
reverse landing strip.
Yeah, that's great. And then
That's what I do.
is it? I feel like you would have a pierced penis.
Him? Or, okay, I thought you said me.
No, you would. You know what? It would not shock me at all because it would, but it wouldn't if you just took off all your clothes and you had nipple rings, a chain to your dick ring.
Yeah,
That
like a
just would-
chain wallet, but for both nipples and my dick.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you don't lose anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I
don't
leave
know
the house.
Why? For some reason, it would shock me too much. If like the reason you're so kind of like closed off about your sex, like about talking about sex, besides the fact that you're just a decent human being, is because your sex is so dark and so fucked up and gothic.
I have like a secret room behind you. Pull out a book in my library and it just spins around.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got a full stone manor inside.
Yeah, like I feel like if I ring the doorbell at your place one day and you weren't expecting, you answer, you got like black lipstick on, and you've got this way too short tank top made out of mesh. You know?
yeah, mesh tank top. It's
Yeah.
fluorescent.
Yeah, I could so imagine that.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
like you've been covering up tattoos with makeup. Like one day, like we're walking in the rain, and all of a sudden I see like I don't know, like an anarchy tattoo starts showing under your skin. You're like, I gotta get back. Melted.
That would be a good persona to have.
I could see that.
Imagine being that secretive
Yeah.
about. I mean, I guess some people like there's always like every year you hear about like some senator who's like on some gay prostitute's black book, you know?
Yeah.
Like, wasn't there like Lindsey Graham or whatever? Didn't it come out and no one gives a shit anymore that like some prostitute was like, I think it's Lindsey Graham, who some prostitute was like, yeah, he likes it when I show up and he's already naked on all fours with his ass out on the motel bed, and he's like, and there's something about like he's got a bunch of skin tags around his asshole. He's like, oh, don't mind those. Those are my ladybugs.
Oh
Or
my
something
God.
like that. Yeah.
Those are my
That came out like 3 months ago, and I feel like no one talked about it because I guess it wasn't confirmed or anything. Because how are you gonna confirm that shit? You know?
Well, you see, I get there, and he's already duct taped to the wall, legs spread, hands also duct taped to the wall. There is a Swiffer that has been plunged into his asshole,
Yeah.
but
And
the
then
opposite way.
the paddle lengthwise
Yeah,
up
with,
his ass,
with a wet jet pad at the top of it just to absorb.
and it comes out of his mouth and just cleans the floor
When you press the wet jet button, it just
like a. You know when you like open your mouth fast and like was it gleeking? I feel like it's called
I
like
don't
from
like
under
that
your
term.
tongue.
Yeah,
There's like it's like Python like
Yeah, yeah.
spits out or whatever like
Yeah,
like a snake.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you thought of a sour candy.
I knew a guy who could do that on command.
I know. I've seen people do that too. I didn't like it. My ex-girlfriend would do this weird thing where she'd put her lips together and create a little bubble,
Of saliva?
of saliva, place it on her tongue, and then when she was able to blow it off, so it would just fall.
Oh, that's like the beginning of a shitty Pixar movie.
Dude, do you know how dumb someone looks when they're just like they're just blowing bubbles in the air? Like, I get that it's addictive because it's something you're used to, but it's crazy how dumb she looks sometimes. Anyone just sits there with their mouth open. I do it a lot too. I've like people have like pointed at me and laughed like when we're all getting high or something.
And you're like,
yeah, you're just sitting there with your mouth open, like staring at a wall
with your tongue out,
creating genius ideas in my head.
I feel like there was one kid like in every school who always had his tongue out. Like you remember in what was that movie with Mr. Bean where they like Rat Race? There's one guy who got his tongue pierced like right at the beginning of the movie or whatever, and it like infected. Yeah. And his tongue was just swollen all the time and half out of his mouth. Yeah. Well, I guess you had the speech impediment, so that was you. That was you. And
well, the opposite for me because I remember. I don't know if I. I don't think I've really talked about the speech impediment on the podcast somehow. Out of 27 episodes, I don't think I've really talked about it.
26.
I feel like I've already said been talking too much, so I'm not gonna tell that entire story. We'll save it for another episode. But
what? Okay, sure.
It's because I don't know. Am I talking too much?
No, dude. That's the whole point. What are you talking about?
Sick! I love podcasts.
What are you saying, dude?
One of our friends recently posted on Facebook saying, I hate all podcasts in all forms. We were so close to writing. I'm taking this personally.
No, but then another one of our friends whose podcast he appeared on posted a link of the podcast he was
of
his episode.
Hilarious. That's actually hilarious.
He's like, I'll do them, but I won't listen. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so I had the speech impediment when I was a kid. Couldn't pronounce my R's. No big deal. Just had 2 R's in my full name. No big deal.
Yeah.
Just really brutal. Owen Spiwo.
Yeah, that's great.
It's funny, I like joke a lot about it on stage, so it's become a bit more of like a just a joke. But when I really do think about it, it was so frustrating.
Yeah, it probably like scarred you in a bunch of different ways, which explains the person you are today.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
because there's this idea that like Oren is not a common name, and Owen is. Right,
it's more common than Oren.
So when I told people my name, they just assumed I was saying Owen.
Yeah,
and then I'm like in this stupid game trying to convince them what my name is. To this day, you know, a while ago I was sitting outside with my neighbor, and we have another person who lives all the way across. I was telling the story, and they were yelling back and forth to each other for no reason. But he asked our names, and I said my name is Oren. And then he said, Lauren, cool. And I was like, yeah, that's
a girl's.
But I don't need that guy to know my name.
Right.
And if he screams across the fucking alley, Lauren, I'll assume he's talking to me.
Yeah,
you know?
You're right, yeah.
But she's like, no, it's Oren. And he's like, what? Oren with an R. Roaring. It's like it's this whole thing, you know.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, it was always Owen, and I'd be like, no, it's not Owen, it's Owen, and they'd be like, that's exactly what I fucking said. And
that was the height of comedy in 1945.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm like, Owen, it would go back and forth forever. But it turned out one of the main reasons that was happening is because I don't know the medical term for it. I think it's the stringy thing.
Yeah, okay. The phalange.
The phalange. That sounds like a woman who works at a bar. Phalange.
Yeah, phalange. Welcome to Amateur Night at Titty Tuesdays. Up next on it, Phalangela.
Bienvenue à la stage. Welcome to the stage, Phalange. Anyways, yeah. So that thing was
phalange in the morning.
That thing was attached to the tip of my tongue, so I couldn't really stick my tongue out of my mouth at all.
Damn.
So people would like. And like I noticed that because like kids, you know, do it. For some reason, sticking your tongue out of your mouth, huge thing for kids. It's like one of the number one things kids.
It's the number one move of kids.
Stick your tongue out.
It's a very.
I also want to know what when they do the 5 with the thumb connected to the nose.
Yeah, what was that? That was big in the 70s and 60s. I think.
What is that supposed to be?
You. I don't know. It's like a fake elephant. I don't know. It's like you got your little red toboggan behind
is it
you.
Smell lines? Like you're smelly.
Yeah, I guess.
So these are the smell lines, and I'm touching my nose, so I'm showing you that you're smelly.
You ever see like a hot girl on Instagram and her funny?
No, never.
Her funny move is to stick your tongue out.
Yes, of course.
Oh my god.
All the time. With some fucking filter giving her little cat ears and a pink nose for no goddamn reason.
She's zany with her tongue
kooky.
out. She's not like other girls.
I'm just crazy like that.
I listen to everything except for rap and country.
Dude, one time I was at work and like at a corporate job, and I just was heard at this other table, and one of the guys like, dude, you're so crazy. And he's like, yeah, I'm nuts.
He's doing an H lookup, a V lookup on Excel. Yep, I'm fucking nuts, dude.
I'm just nuts. Yep. You know me. Can't control me. Always going nuts. Always saying crazy jokes.
Yeah. Oh, I like mustard relish and ketchup on my hot dogs.
I like to mix.
He's crazy.
He's crazy. Yeah. Fuck those people. What was I saying before that?
I don't know. Your short tongue. Your short tongue.
Yeah. So the ladies weren't pleased with me.
You just have to wear a vagina like a scuba mask.
But then I got the surgery done where they snip it and put it back.
Pussy eating surgery is what it's
yeah,
called.
exactly.
That's what doctors call it.
It's for the pussy eating. This is so you can stick your tongue all the way up my ass. I don't want no tip.
Did you ever think that when you were like 13, 14 that you had to fuck a girl with your tongue when you went down on her? That's
no.
No?
I never thought that was the way you did it. You're just like,
yeah.
smashing your face.
Because I feel like you see that once or twice in porn when you're growing up and you're like, oh, okay.
I think one
time. Because
like
girls like brought up like long tongue sometimes. That would be a thing, you know?
I think one time I was like 69ing. Like back in the
wine and dine and 69.
69s were still a thing.
Yeah.
And she was like on top of me, and I was trying to eat her out, but my tongue was just in her, my nose was just in her butthole. I'm like, I don't want my nose in your butthole. You know,
just recycled air from the short cavity in there.
What a way to lose your virginity.
That's how you lost it.
Yeah. When did you lose your virginity? Oh, it was a few days ago.
It was like, listen, don't out me like this. It was over the summer.
Not when, but like, did we ever talk? Like, what was the vibe? Was it a girlfriend?
No, I was like, it
was a stranger of the night.
Yeah.
It was a lady of the night.
I hired it. My dad bought a hooker for me. You're finally gonna be a man.
Happy birthday. She's been under the tree for a week, so feed her first.
No, I was like someone I didn't really know that well, but like a little bit. But
did you know going into it that I was gonna have sex tonight? Was it like a whole day of like
it was a weird
sex tonight?
Yeah.
And you had like a condom that you stretched out first. You made sure it was
the amount of wallets I ruined with condoms in one of the pockets.
Really? That you never used?
That I never,
And then it becomes an outline on the other side.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't take long either. It takes
permanently just shows a condom.
I think I used one and then I never did it again because after that you take it out and it's like the dreams of yesterday. You know?
Yeah, I don't think I ever. It's true. I think I've definitely at times had a condom in my wallet.
Of course, everyone
used.
did. Everyone was like ready at
the drop of a hat.
Even
I was just always wearing one. I just always had it on.
Hell yeah. I wore a female condom.
What is that? What is what do they call those?
Dental dams?
Yeah.
Well, don't they have female condoms where it's like goes in the?
Was that a whole episode?
I've heard female condom in my life before.
There's a whole episode of Seinfeld about the sponges.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a sponge is.
Well, it sounds like it absorbs something before it goes to the hat.
Yeah, okay, you stick it in, I guess, like a Diva cup.
Yeah, and then you shit it out. I don't know what you do.
Female condoms are a thing, and they're exactly what you think they would be like. It goes on the out.
Holy shit!
Google female condom if you haven't. And there's they have different colored fake vaginas.
But then
Google
you're basically
images.
not even having sex with the vagina anymore.
No, you're having sex with a human fleshlight.
Yeah, you're putting a fleshlight into your girlfriend.
Anyways, that's what I wore.
That's literally what it is. You're putting a fleshlight into your girlfriend and then having sex with the fleshlight.
That's what I wore every day when I was 15 and 16, and then I would dock like a spaceship, like a fighter jet getting fueled midair. That's what I was looking for. So, baby, I found my fighter jet.
And after you finid.
Yeah.
After you. Like you said,
after hours and hours of lovemaking,
like you so eloquently put it, after you placed it on her forehead.
Yeah.
What was your feeling? Do you remember? Like, I did it. Like, did you have any of those?
No, I was fucking still terrified. I don't think I had sex for like a year after that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like one time and then never again for a year.
Yeah.
Holy shit! So it became like a dream, like something like.
Yeah, it was unattainable. It was like a little.
It's so funny how like you just officially now I've done it. So like that whole.
Well, because that's the whole thing was do it and then get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did it with a girlfriend at the time who was not pressuring me, but like talking about having sex every day. I was in grade 8, I think, or something like that. Grade 8, grade 9.
Okay.
And she was just always talking about it. And eventually we decided to do it. And I remember it was like a whole plan out. Like my parents were out of town and. Not out of town. They were out for the night or something, and I just remember being way too excited and probably making jokes the whole thing.
I can't imagine a 15-year-old, 14-year-old annoying ass you.
When we were done, I remember saying, I fucked like a minx, didn't I?
What the hell does that mean? You heard it in Austin Powers,
I
and
think
you
that's exactly what I heard it in Austin
You're
Powers.
Randy Minx.
Yeah, I just heard the word minx, and I don't think you're supposed to fuck
I think
like
a guy
minx.
is. I think a lady is a minx. I don't think
She's the minx.
Yeah, I think she's the minx.
And so I'm just
think you're
so
like-
dumb that I'm
yeah.
like, did I fuck you like a minx? I'm so dumb. Like, you just listen to me on this podcast searching for words, and I'm trying to like dirty talk. I've been like, yeah, give me that dick. Like I've said things like that to a woman.
That's amazing.
100%.
I just don't talk.
You're just silent, and you're like, I'm way too verbal. I'm like, yeah,
I can't,
yeah.
dude. I fucking.
Let's talk about it.
It's
Let's talk about how we're feeling.
it's I can't talk. It's just not. I guess I think it's the fear of what the fuck you just said. Give me that dick.
Yeah, mine's all narcissist bullshit. I'm just like, hey, tell me that I'm the best. Say that I'm the best out loud so I can hear it with my ears. I need to hear it right now so I can continue.
Call my mustache well groomed. Call it well groomed.
One of the worst I've ever done was like,
See, I'm so happy I never talk because of this right now.
like
I'm
I'm
so happy I
yours.
don't have to
When I was
fucking
like,
think
you're like-
back on it.
oh, just so
think
many-
back on those memories that make my skin crawl.
I remember once like telling a woman being like, not a girl, a woman, a full grown woman, a full grown woman, just like is it like tell me your pussy's mine, tell me it's mine.
Oh, God,
and she's like,
that's
it's
fucking-
and she was like flat out like it's not.
That rules.
And I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
fair enough. It's really not.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's not.
I love that because the beginning of that made my skin crawl, dude. That's fucking brutal.
Yeah, well, it made all our listeners wet. So there you go.
Ugh, I can't.
Tune in to get wet and hard with Jason and Oren at the Friendship Hour.
Ugh, I hate it.
Is it 9 o'clock in here? You wet and hard and ready for Friendship Hour?
Wet and hard
You
on a
wet and
Tuesday
hard.
morning when you're listening to this.
It would make me so uncomfortable if that's how what's the word afraid of being gay.
Homophobic?
Funny, homophobic is the funniest term because you're not phobic. Like the only other things that you're
I think some people are.
but most phobias are like really like against spiders.
Yeah, spiders. One that
And the
comes
fear
up
of
a
the
lot.
dark, or like
One that comes up a lot since like Reddit is like fear of holes.
yeah.
Tryptophobia or whatever the hell.
Yeah, I've seen.
Even
especially-
Gabe made a video, or our podcast nemesis, Gabriel Omassi, made a video about his fear of holes,
Yeah, I
which
think
explains why he doesn't fuck.
shit, son.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
dude.
no, now we have to fucking both clean.
Quarantine.
Yeah.
And,
Anyway, so there's when the iPhone
we high
came
five
out,
for the audio people. That's why.
it was really nice.
We clasped hands. Now we're still holding hands. Don't watch on YouTube.
Talk about wet and hard. When the iPhone came out, the new one, they kept on talking about it was triggering to those people
Why?
because there's like those 4 cameras right next to each other on the back.
Oh, really?
And so they like it
Also-
would trigger
also, what-
trypophobia.
Why are there 4 cameras?
I don't know, but I want to get trypophobia right now, man. 420 sick like that shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, light it up.
Sorry, I'm being constantly distracted by the beautiful sunset.
I know it's a very nice day. There's a Christmas tree
It's
amongst
4
us.
o'clock. It's 4:08, and there's
Look
a
at that.
beautiful sunset.
My girlfriend made most of these ornaments by herself.
Yeah, I saw a lot of paper cranes, a lot of was it
Cross stitching.
cross stitched?
We're just stitching. I don't know.
Yeah.
And 'tis the season. Our mutual friend, who I find extremely funny, who's been sending me music over the
Yes, okay.
time that we've been doing this podcast, especially, has been sending me now Christmas songs.
I got one yesterday at 1 a.m.
Almost
this
have
morning.
an entire album.
Yeah.
I'm ready to literally listen to just him over the holidays.
Yeah.
His voice is getting better.
It's getting better.
He's
I told
getting
him,
the
yeah.
control over it to
Yeah.
like keep it consistent the whole time, where
Yeah.
before it would kind of go all over the place. And he's getting pretty damn good at the guitar.
All right. Well, this is not great podcast material, but yeah, good for Harrison getting better at music.
Look at this guy. Have you ever seen a co-host judge the fucking thing while it's happening? Be like, you know what? I'm gonna shut you down right now.
What? Someone needs to do it. We don't have a third chair right now. We don't have a third mic.
All right, we need one.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to shut it down because we have obviously nothing else to say right now.
Oh, anal tree. Oh, anal
Is that really your
tree.
best? Oh, Christmas glands.
That's better, I guess.
Nah, it's not. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Once there was a girl who.
What is that?
That's the. I think they're called the Crash Test Dummies. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I mean,
Superman never made any money
no.
saving the world. I'm not just gonna sing every song.
Yeah, don't do that, dude.
Yeah, that song is so weird. It goes, there's a whole chorus and a bunch of M's. And then the verse is like about like a girl who had a birthmark and wouldn't take showers. And that's pretty much the whole
That's the whole thing?
That's the whole song.
What else we got?
But it's all about that guy with the anal tags. My lady bugs.
My lady bugs.
Lick my lady bugs
dude.
on my anal.
That's so gross. Skin
Victory.
tags on your...
That's also all I can be saying lately.
Yeah, don't...
Victory.
No, shut up.
If you know what I'm talking about.
I tried to... I still haven't been able to watch that show you recommended, Escape from Dannemora. I watched the first episode.
You didn't like it?
It was fine. It just didn't draw me in. Does it get a lot better?
Well, there's no gay sex, so I don't know if you're gonna love it.
Funny you mentioned that, because that's where I was going with this.
Yeah. You're looking for more gay sex.
Yeah, I was looking for more gay sex.
Like, I saw some straight sex at the beginning, but I'm not looking for that. I'm not watching a prison movie for some straight sex.
No, but like I just I don't get the whole drop the soap thing. I'm sure this has been talked about a million times.
You don't get it.
But
Yeah,
I don't get the
pick
whole...
pick up with your knees, buddy.
No, but I don't get that. That's like, what if a guy really wanted to have unconsensual sexual intercourse with a new jail person?
Yeah, okay.
But that guy never drops the soap. Is he just going back to his fucking top bunk, you know, his legs dangling off from the top bunk, just all sad, and his roommate's like, "What's wrong, buddy?" He's like, "Fucking guy won't drop this fucking soap, man.
No one dropped the soap today.
There's no fucking soap dropping. I can't get my dick wet." Yeah.
Ever since they invented that soap on a rope,
Yeah.
just life has gotten so boring.
It's just I don't.
No, but you don't want to tempt them. It's like
You think that's a temptation?
Yeah,
you think
see
that you think that these guys who have all broken laws after laws are just waiting for the one unwritten rule to be broken?
Let me tell you something. If
Yeah.
right now,
Let me tell you something.
if you were sitting there and I right now took my pants and underwear off and bent over in front of you, you would fucking rape me in a second.
I would get lost in your hair like the
Yes.
fucking maze from The Shining.
You'd wanna untie each hair with your tongue.
That would be like, you know how Velcro is just a bunch of pointy sticks and a bunch of loops?
Yeah.
That would be like trying to unloop every loop with
How do we
tongue.
never just tear through all of the loops? That's what I never understood. How does
They go
Velcro
back.
last so long? What?
Well, they don't last long. Velcro goes bad after a while.
Because all the loops get destroyed.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Speaking of loops, watch
What?
that fucking Christopher Nolan movie,
Tenet?
Tenet.
Yeah, was it good?
Jeez, it's so cool to watch. The whole time you're like,
Is it good?
I have no idea what's fucking
Yeah.
happening. Dude, the plot makes no... You have to watch it. I had to watch it, and then I had to watch a video describing it. Then I had to watch
Yeah.
a video describing the description. I had to Inception to fucking understand the Tenet, you know? And
I
comes
get
up
it.
with new terms
Yeah.
again that you have to fucking follow the whole time.
What's a Tenet?
Well, it's...
Does it ruin the movie if you tell me?
It's the tags on my asshole. No, I don't. It's a team. Yeah, that's all it is. It's like a CIA team kind of thing.
Okay, well, that sounds boring.
No,
It doesn't actually. That sounds great. I don't know
it's
why.
a
I
time
was thinking
travel
about something
movie.
else.
It's a time travel movie,
Okay.
which is sick. And the action is sick. And every time something crazy happens, just the idea that you know that they actually filmed this, I'm like, oh, they destroyed that plane. They literally took a giant plane and put it into a building because Christopher Nolan's like, I gotta see it.
It's gotta explode, baby.
We gotta destroy things.
Yeah.
Which I love. I like how they fucking go all the way.
I mean, that's like one of the main reasons why I liked Mad Max Fury Road so much. It's because I knew they were out in the desert.
You just like to see captured women.
Wasn't Tom Hardy the guy who was captured?
No, the women were quite captured too.
Oh, okay, I don't remember. I was
see,
really
that's how
high.
he feels about women. He's like, "What women? Who cares about them? They were captured. Tom Hardy was captured. Think I'm
Yeah.
paying attention to the women who were raped every day and enslaved by the master? Tom Hardy was captured. Everyone freak
I
out
was
right now.
very high on edibles when I watched that movie. I don't remember it that well.
It's so good. We watched it again recently.
Did you?
It's so good.
That's a rewatch for you?
Yeah, Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not a rewatch for you.
Yeah, I probably would. It's a theater movie to me, though. That was like
Yeah,
great
that's
in
true.
theater. Same with like what Dune's gonna come out, and we're gonna have to watch it on fucking Crave TV or
On our
HBO
phone.
Max or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I gotta fucking pay for HBO Max.
No, it's gonna come out on Crave in Canada. I'm saying HBO Max. For
I don't know if it
12
will.
American.
I don't know if it will come on.
I just saw.
It did.
Crave is gonna get all of Warner Brother Media pictures for 2021.
I saw that they're gonna release it on HBO Max.
But then the next day they were like also Crave.
No way. That is a
But-
fucking amazing. I was ready to pay for HBO Max.
We can't get it in Canada.
Well, you can with a VPN.
Oh, okay.
Jason,
Mr. Illegal.
Jason,
over
welcome
here.
to the future. You know when you download your child porn, use that
Whoa,
same thing that
hey.
you turn on.
What the fuck, dude?
You can't say that? You get in trouble?
Not to me.
Why not?
Because it's not.
Oh, don't reveal the truth on the
Oh,
podcast.
fuck you. God
I
damn
forgot.
it.
The illusion
Hey.
is for the podcast.
Have you ever been on the dark web? I have not.
I still don't like the darkest web I understand is like liveleak.com. Like I can't.
Yeah, to me that's the or like
it's really like further than that.
or
like,
e-fucked when you're like
I was watching some.
18.
I was watching this this interrogation on. The
yeah.
internet.
How's that been going for your brain? You
Amazing.
still on it?
Yeah, I can spot a liar from a mile away. So there's this one where the guy's like, you know, it happens. Like the interrogation guy, like the cop, he's like talking to the guy and he's trying to be understanding, you know. He's like, the last guy I saw, you know, he killed 4 3-year-olds, you know. It started, he was just watching some child porn, simple, like, innocent child porn on the web. You're watching it, you're getting into it, you're watching hours. He watched hours, something like 4 hours, 5 hours a day, 5 hours of child porn a day. Eventually, you're going to want to find a child, right? You know, that's what you wanted. And then
Just talking like it's a regular
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
to gain sympathy
Yeah.
with the criminal. Okay.
or to even just like view child porn on like childpornhub.com. Like what is it? Like what is that site? Is it
What are you
like,
talking about?
I'm saying like the dark
What's the dark
as
web?
if it's so accessible.
I don't
so
know. It's like
easy
you got to
go to.
download a fucking. I'm sure there's someone listening being like, these guys know nothing, and like just sitting on 12 pounds of heroin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
These men are simpletons.
This world is so easy.
I don't
to
know. You gotta
navigate.
download a fucking onion thing. That's what I remember
An onion.
The
You
Onion?
remember from what?
from articles. You gotta go on tour and there's
My-
like some fucking onion. I don't
These
know,
skills I picked up in these videos are starting to come in handy right now, Jason.
MDMA by the pound, baby. No, I don't know. There's something called the onion you have to log on to or some shit.
The onion.
Tor onion. Whatever.
Yeah, don't get. I'm not looking to give people instructions on how. Do you want to teach everyone how to make a pipe bomb while you're at it, Jason?
No.
The one
No, sir.
pipe bomb, my dear.
You're making a lot of noise there with the rubbing on your shirt.
I'm sorry. I'm just uncomfortable.
No, the wire at the bottom.
I know. That's what,
Yeah, I can hear all that. I can hear your your gut.
I think we can hear things better. No, it's probably not. Anyways, the sunset's beautiful.
You ever heard a guy say I got all up in their guts
No,
for fuck? Okay.
that's such a stupid.
That sounds so gross.
Oh my god, a pounder. She couldn't walk, dude.
Couldn't walk straight.
Dude, she couldn't even walk when I was done with her. Her nipples were so hard when we were having sex. Dude, it's because it was cold in the room. You fucking idiot. Nah, she was so horny for me. Her nipples were so fucking hard. They grew. No.
they grew 4 times the size, like the Grinch's heart.
Like a pointy nipple.
Good for you, man.
A chewy, pointy nipple.
Jesus Christ,
I
gross.
find myself like, you know, something you can hang a towel on.
Hell yeah.
I like them all. I like all sizes.
Yeah.
Bring
That's-
it all.
That's the one thing about you everyone says.
Yeah, I'm like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
For everybody except the Jews.
Never
know?
fuck a Jew.
Coca-Cola invented Santa Claus. This just in. Okay, so we need a mascot for this holiday. What's it going to look like?
How about I don't know. Are there other bearded men, white bearded men out there that they like stole that from?
No, they were just like, well, Coca-Cola's a lot of sugar going to make you fat. Let's make people comfortable with fat people. Let's associate fat with jolly.
He's jolly.
We make fat
Got red
jolly.
cheeks. He's got eczema.
He's got eczema. We just want to make people comfortable.
He's
with
from the North Pole, so you definitely know he's got a dry scalp.
Yeah, exactly.
Just nothing but dander.
Yeah, we want people comfortable with the type of body conditions you'll end up with if you only drink Coca-Cola forever.
Yeah.
So
And then a reindeer with a tumor.
Yeah.
A tumorous nose.
yeah, and red for Christmas.
They already knew that was the
Already
color.
knew, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing I don't get. Is the red a
Coca-Cola, yeah, I think it is, yeah. Because
That's
I think the British have like Father Christmas or whatever the fuck.
And he's not red?
I think he was blue.
It's bullshit.
Same with like the Norwegians and Finns and stuff. They had like Daddy Christmas or Daddy Winter.
Daddy Winter. Oh, Daddy Winter.
Yeah.
Daddy like. The thing is that I will say, as an expert designer and professional in shapes and colors,
Yeah, you're a graphic designer, all right.
the complementary color to green is red, and green is the color
it?
of the Christmas tree. So maybe red just kind of fell into it because we were using the Christmas tree and the pines indoors.
Why are you talking like that?
Because I'm smart. That's a smart person.
That's how sorry. That's how.
Also, that's another thing my co-host does. I try to do an accent to be a little funnier, and he's like, "Why are you doing that? What's with that's not your real voice.
Dude, talk normal. We're doing a regular podcast.
That's not your voice. Why are you talking with a
fuck
voice
was
that's
that,
not
dude?
yours?"
Where'd Oren go?
What?
What if I was a functional blind man this whole time
That'd be amazing.
and you didn't know?
I'd be naked every time. Fuck. I'd be butt naked, and you'd be like, "It doesn't smell
I mean,
great in here."
I am a functional blind man, Oren.
No, let me save that for after the show when we get down.
Hell yeah, we got down there.
Get down on it. Shigana.
I like how if you're watching on YouTube, I'm just popping my head up like a meerkat every 5 minutes just to see if the red light's still on.
Yeah. Oh, like that. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing because I. What is there?
I think it's the
Something
camera
blocking
strap.
it? It's
Anyways.
not.
What do you mean it's not?
Snot. It's snot. That's what's covering it. It's snot. Get it?
Gross.
I'm so fucking funny today. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
How much more do we have to fill up?
Well,
to
we're at
save
like
time?
we're like 55 minutes here.
Fuck yeah, boy. Do you have like a story to tell about like when you were a kid?
No.
Like,
I was born at the age of 19 and I came out of a
Jason bought a house, everybody.
Is that this episode? That's next episode.
Oh, sorry. Jason didn't buy a house yet.
No, we're going to the notary next Friday. So
Shit.
next episode we're going to talk about it.
Talk to the notary, sign away his life. It's all over from here.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but I think I have ultimately given up on the dream of ever moving out of the city for comedy.
Yep.
By buying a home. Which also I think is fine because if you look at the state of the Canadian comedy industry, boy, is it glim. It's not good. The best you can do is tour nationally for $22,000 a year for Yuck Yucks and then star in a couple commercials to pay rent, you know?
Yeah. But, I mean, with all jobs going work from home now, it's almost like possible to like grab a laptop and like hit
just
the
like
road.
say you're from
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'll still have to go into the office a few times a week, so I don't know if I'll fucking rack up the Aeroplan miles.
No, the truth is, if you want to, like, you know, like numbers are stupid, but if you could find a job that pays you $40 a year, that you can 9 to 5, that you can work from home on your computer, that
Right.
will fully pay you. You'll be anywhere in Canada,
Right.
no problem,
For sure.
and also make your comedy money.
And also
Like,
do comedy.
This
yeah.
is actually the first time but not what you're making now, which is what it was 1.5 million.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
make
it?
a
Yeah.
cool with the podcast money. Yeah, I'm at a cool 7 figures.
Gee, we started.
We just cracked 7 figures.
We just opened a new account just for the podcast
Yeah,
cash.
Yeah.
Got
Me
it.
and Oren have a joint account.
We just rented an airplane hangar to keep the cash, cold hard cash there
You
stacked
can't
up.
tell, but around us is just a massive a grain silo that we've converted into a podcast.
When
studio.
I said Christmas tree, it's really just a triangle of cash piled up with a
Making
star
money.
on the top of it.
But yes, I did purchase a home, and we're finalizing this week.
Shit. In a little while, Jason's going to be like, oh, I left it upstairs. How cool is that going to be?
Camera, stop rolling.
Shit! All right, guys. Thank you so much for
Okay,
listening.
that's it.
We love you.
Next week, we talk about me becoming a homeowner.
Please, goddamn, tell your friends that we're the best people you literally ever listen to, and you literally love us, and you literally need them to listen.
Just tell your friends that this is a fun thing to listen to for an hour a week.
Okay.
Sometimes an hour and a half. Sometimes we give you an extra little 25 minutes, huh?
Hey, bye.
Bye. Thank you. Goodbye.